I've got your back.
I need to trade some things with you.
I am at your command. You lead, I'll follow.
Do your work. You're dead! I cannot bet you!
I'm going to
Listen!
put you down! Die, damn you!
That the best you can do?
Are you prepared to die?
Wait, count out your coin.
I'm staying out of this.
You can Enough! Victory is yours. I submit. Just stand still. It'll be so much easier to rob. Victory is yours. I submit. No. Ah!
Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed.
Tell me first, and then I'll decide.
All right. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia.
You say that name like I should know it.
Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer.
And you're helping her?
Help? No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me.
Where is Carlia now?
I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, "Where the end began." Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive. You needed to know more?
I'll keep quiet about your scam, but you owe me.
Now you're speaking my language. Tell you what, if you need any stolen goods fenced, you bring them to me, and I'll pay you good money for them. Consider me your new friend in the north.
Why did Carlia purchase Golden Glow Estate?
I asked her the same thing, and she wouldn't come out and tell me. But now that I know who she is, I'd say she's trying to hit the Thieves Guild where it hurts.
How would that hurt the guild?
Maven Blackbriar needs Golden Glow's honey for her mead. She's been using the guild to keep the estate under her thumb. If the owner cuts the guild out of the picture, he's cutting Maven out of the picture, which she can't afford. If I was Maven, I'd blame the guild for weakening and not being able to handle the place.
Which makes Maven lose faith in us.
Exactly. For the guild to survive, they need Maven's support. This Carlia must have spent a lot of time and resources planning this.
I'm keeping the deed. Any objections?
Consider it a gift to ensure your silence. That thing seems to be bringing me nothing but trouble anyway. Carlia didn't even want it. She wanted to keep the sale a secret. I could see how well that went. Now you won't forget to tell Mercer I cooperated, will you?
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
Ugh. Been tending to your hounds? Smell like a wet dog.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, you're going to have a real problem.
Need a... My carriage is the safest way to travel.
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go? Until next time. Need something?
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Whiterun.
Sit back and enjoy the ride. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts. Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere
Wake me up
along
when
the
we
way?
arrive.
No problem.
A fine steading like this needs a good steward. I'd be happy to take on that position if you'd like.
I'd be honored to have you as my steward.
Thank you. Let me know if you have anything you need from me. I'm at your service. I'm right behind you. Still here.
I need to trade some things with you.
I am sworn to carry your burdens. Lead on. I've got your back. Gods, I'm so tired.
It's time for us to part ways.
I'll head back home if you need me. Long life to you, Thane.
I'd like you to make some improvements to the house.
Certainly. What did you have in mind? An honor to you, my Thane.
I'd like you to buy furnishings for the house.
Of course. What room would you like me to furnish?
Kitchen.
Very good. I'll make all the arrangements. Long life to you, Thane.
I'd like you to buy furnishings for the house.
I don't really... But whichever side you choose, I'm sure you have your reason. As your housecarl, my job is to fight alongside you, not question why you're fighting. Good day.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Riften.
Sit back and enjoy the ride. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts. Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Wake me up when we arrive.
No problem.
You want to talk to me? After everything you've done?
Only burglars and vampires creep around after dark. So which are you?
If you're wondering why they call me Viper the Fleet, watch me outrun the town guard sometime.
Did Gullumai give up any information on our buyer?
He said Golden Glow was purchased by a Carlia.
No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again.
Gullumai also told me she was a murderer.
Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished.
What of it?
Why has she returned?
True bandits get. Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs.
You're an idiot.
I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was.
So, Sapphire.
Gullumai told me she said where the end began.
There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again.
We...
Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Things don't start getting better soon. I may look for work elsewhere.
Hey, I still have a
Quickly, what do you want?
that may have some work for us. You're welcome.
Isn't murder Dark Brotherhood territory?
I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken care of, we do it ourselves. We both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house.
Tell me about Carlia.
All right.
She was
I
a
have
stubborn
everything you asked
Dunmer.
for all ready to go.
Always had to do everything her way. But she was also the best, bringing in more coin a month than some thieves heist in a year. Gallus trusted her too much and let her get too close. Just better hope this one isn't another waste of my coin.
So they had a relationship.
If you want to call it that, yes. Me? I think she was softening him for the kill. Gallus would call her his little nightingale. He was absolutely smitten by her.
Why did she kill him?
Greed? Jealousy? Spite? Who can say what drove her to such an iniquitous act? One thing's certain, I intend to find out before she draws her last breath. When you're ready, meet me at Snowbale Sanctum. When you're ready, meet me at Snowbale Sanctum. When you're ready, meet me at Snowbale Sanctum.
You seem to be a bit closer to Brynjolf than the rest of us. Is he giving you any idea why this place seems to be falling apart?
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be?
Anything different about it?
Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward, now would it? Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me. Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back. Unless you want to sell it at a discount, of course.
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, there you go. Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. Watch Delvin's back.
Need a few spare septums? I got the cure right here.
Is this unusual gem worth anything?
Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya.
Is it worth anything?
Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks.
How many of these are there?
I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now.
You sure you won't buy it?
Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck. Walking away without taking a job is like passing a bloated coin purse on a table. I have work if you've got the backbone.
I'm the heavy hitter around here. When someone needs put... Used to run with a bandit clan in the Pale. Turns out I didn't like them.
No lollygagging.
Riften's under my protection. You watch yourself now.
My carriage is the
I'd like
safest
to
way
hire
to
your
travel.
carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Windhelm.
Sit back and enjoy the ride. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it. Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Wake me up when we arrive.
Yes,
No
I know
problem.
just what you mean. My toes are numb from the cold more often than not.
Do you ever find that you regret making this journey?
In truth, I do not. I have always dreamed of...
Durns wears it.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside.
You saw her?
No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead.
You want me to lead?
I'm sorry, I was under the impression I was in charge. You're leading and I'm following. Does that seem clear to you?
Understood.
Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlia is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here.
How did Gallus die?
25 years ago, I was standing outside these very same ruins. Gallus told me to meet here, but he wouldn't say why. When I arrived, Gallus stepped from the shadows. Before he uttered a sound, an arrow pierced his throat. Before I could even draw my blade, her second arrow found its mark in my chest.
So Carlia took on both of you alone?
Carlia was a master marksman, and her greatest weapon was the element of surprise. I was lucky. She missed my heart by mere inches. I staggered away from the ruins and my vision began to blur. It's then that I realized the bitch had poisoned her arrows.
And Gallus?
The last thing I saw was Carlia dumping his body into an opening atop the ruins. An unceremonious end for a remarkable man. To this day, I've regretted allowing her to escape, even if it meant I had died trying. I owed Gallus that much.
What happened after Gallus died?
The guild was thrown into disarray. Several stepped up and tried to claim Gallus's former position as guildmaster. Sides quickly formed behind these men, and the Ratway became a bloodbath.
And you were a part of this?
I saw what they did to Gallus. I wanted to use the guild's resources to hunt down Carlia. The others didn't even care he was gone. Fortunately, I persevered, and the other groups were either killed or they left Skyrim.
And what of Carlia?
The infighting had taken months to subside, which gave her time to go into hiding and carefully cover her tracks. I spent thousands of septims and used every contact at my disposal. But it was as if she had simply vanished. Like I said before, she was the best. Let's get going. I want her head on my mantle. They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how and a lot of skill. That should do it. After you. Stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on guard. So it begins. How disappointing. pull the chain over there. Watch out for the spike. Like Carlia reset all of the traps. Your blood will adorn my blade! Your end is near! Your blood will adorn my blade! You mean nothing!
Fools!
I've killed legions like you. Your end is near. I've killed legions like you. Your life is mine. Your blood will adorn my blade! Out of my way! What was that? Your life is mine! Who's there?
Roll tall!
I've killed legions like you. Is that the best you can do? You breathed your last! Bone shots. Ready to wake the drug. Don't blunder into any of them. Who's there? You can't hide from me! Nothing! Killed legions like you. Is that the best you can do? Your life is mine! I'll spit on your corpse! How disappointing. feeble attempt to hide is insulting. You breathed your last! Is that the best you can do? I'll spit on your corpse. Is that the best you can do? Your life is mine! I'll spit on you. Your blood will adorn my blade. Out of my way! I've killed legions like you. How disappointing. on the right track. She's been through here as well. Oh. You've written your own epitaph. Ready. Who's there? Hardly a challenge. Something's near. Making this too easy!
Roll!
You breathed your last! How disappointing. You've just written your own epitaph. This better... important. Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia's close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving. Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling?
Hold on, you shot me.
No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Why save me?
My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death.
Then I'm in your debt.
More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive.
Why capture Mercer alive?
Mercer must be brought before the Guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder.
How will you prove it now?
My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside.
Well, what's it say?
I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before.
Perhaps it could be translated.
Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. The only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity.
There's that word again. Nightingale.
There were three of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. Remember, speak only to Enther. Trust no one else. Please, there isn't much time. What is it?
Why didn't you kill Mercer?
Mercer lied to the Guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the Guild.
Might not have a choice next time.
I can promise you if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate.
Tell me about Gallus.
He was a scholar, a master thief, and a natural leader. Everyone respected him and followed him without question. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales, and honed my skills to a razor-sharp point. I owe everything to him. We were very close.
You were lovers?
Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him.
Can't you come with me to Winterhold?
I'm afraid not. There are preparations to make, and Gallus's remains to lay to rest. I promise to join you there as soon as I can. Remember, speak only to Enther. Trust no one else.